let's talk about one of the most powerful and honestly kind of dangerous tools in all of human interaction. It's called the mirror effect. So the big question is it the secret to a real, genuine connection, or is it a blueprint for control? We're going to find out.
Wow, talk about high stakes, right? Deeply in love or dangerously manipulating you. It all comes down to something most of us don't even realize we're doing, mirroring someone else's body language. So we're going to break down exactly how this works, and more importantly, how you can tell the difference. Okay, so before we get into the dark side of this, let's start with the good stuff. Why do we automatically, unconsciously copy the people we're with? Well, it's not some random quirk. It's actually a fundamental part of our biology, hardwired into us for social connection. Yeah, scientists actually have a name for this whole thing. It's called the chameleon effect. Think about it. It's our brain's automatic pilot for building rapport. You're talking to someone, they cross their legs, and next thing you know, you've crossed yours too. They lean in, you lean in. It's all happening just beneath the surface, creating this silent, invisible bond between you. So how does this social glue actually work? Well, it all starts with these amazing things in our brain called mirror neurons. These are special brain cells that fire up not only when you do something, but also when you just watch someone else do it. This creates a direct link between what you see and what you do, making you way more likely to copy a behavior. And this isn't some accident of nature. It was a huge evolutionary advantage. It helped our ancestors build stronger group bonds, which, was pretty crucial for survival. And listen, this isn't just a fun theory. This is real science. What you're looking at here is a page from a landmark study back in 1999 that really put the chameleon effect on the map. The researchers, Chartrand and Barg, they proved it. They found that people would unintentionally copy the little mannerisms of complete strangers. And here's the kicker. Doing so made the conversations go smoother and made them like each other more. Wild, right?
You have totally seen this in action, I promise. It's the reason a single yawn can infect an entire room. That's your mirror neurons going to work. It's also why you see couples who've been together forever, and they start to almost merge into one person, right? They finish each other's sentences, they use the same hand gestures. They've basically spent years in this state of deep unconscious mirroring.
So it all sounds pretty great. Mirroring is this natural, wonderful thing that helps us bond. But here's where we take a sharp turn. What happens when this biological instinct gets hijacked? What if that amazing feeling of connection you think you have isn't real at all, but a carefully rehearsed performance? And this is where we enter the world of dark psychology. This is where skilled manipulators learn to weaponize our own instincts. They use our natural desire to connect, and they turn it right back against us. They use mirroring not to bond with you, but to build a very convincing mask of trust. So who are we talking about here? Well, first you've got narcissists. They often don't have a solid sense of who they are, so they literally create an identity by mirroring your best traits back at you, just to get that admiration they crave. Then you have sociopaths. For them, it is a cold, calculated tool. They don't feel empathy, but boy, are they masters at faking it to control and exploit you. Really, for any kind of manipulator, it's the ultimate shortcut to get past your defenses. And this right here, this is the absolute key difference. For most of us, mirroring is the unconscious result of a real connection. For a manipulator, it's a conscious strategy to create the illusion of a connection, all for one reason: control. Okay, so this is the part you've been waiting for. How in the world do you spot the fake? How do you protect yourself from this? The good news is there are specific tells that give the whole game away. So let's open up the playbook. This chart really lays it all out. See, natural mirroring is subtle. There's a little bit of a delay, a natural lag. You might copy one, maybe two key gestures. But a manipulator? Their mirroring is often way too fast, almost immediate. And they copy everything: your posture, your hands, your tone of voice, all at once. But the most important clue is how it makes you feel. Genuine mirroring feels good, comfortable. Manipulative mirroring feels, well, it feels unnervingly perfect. It's just a little too good to be true, and your gut knows it. This is probably the best analogy for it. You know the uncanny valley, right? It's that creepy feeling you get from a robot that looks almost but not quite human. Well, this is the social version of that. It's a replica of connection that's so good, so precise, that your conscious brain might buy it, but your subconscious gut is screaming that something is deeply, deeply wrong. You have to trust that feeling.
And it's not random. They have a process. Step 1, they study you. I mean, they really study you, like they're data mining your hopes, your fears, your values. Step 2, they camouflage themselves. Suddenly, they love all the same weird bands you do, they have the same life goals. Step 3 is manufactured intimacy. They create this powerful illusion that you've known each other forever, that you're soulmates. And once that trust is locked in, that's when step 4 begins. Exploitation.
So we've covered the biology and we've seen the playbook. Now, how do you spot this in the real world? Let's get down to a practical, actionable tool you can use. This isn't about just passively observing someone, it's an active test to protect yourself. That's right. You don't have to just guess or go on a vague feeling. You can actually test the connection right then and there. This one simple move can reveal if the person across from you is a genuine echo or just a calculated performance.
It's called the posture test, and it is dead simple. In the middle of your conversation, just make a sudden, distinct change to your posture. Something obvious but not too weird. Touch your ear, cross your arms, lean way back in your chair. Now, here's the key. A normal person who is genuinely listening to you probably won't even notice, but a manipulator who is actively and consciously mirroring you, they might just copy you instantly. And that's when you know you've exposed their strategy.
Now, what's really fascinating is that there's a flip side to this. Sometimes a liar will do the exact opposite. Their brain gets so busy managing the lie, keeping all the details straight, that there's just no mental energy left for all the normal, unconscious social stuff, like mirroring. They become totally still, almost like a statue. So whether they copy you way too fast or freeze up and don't copy you at all, any major break in that natural rhythm is a huge red flag.
So that really leaves us with this one last question to think about. A real connection, it's like an echo. It's a natural, beautiful resonance between two people. But a manipulation, that's just a copy, a cheap, hollow replica designed to fool you. So now that you know the difference, you can start to listen a little closer. Who in your life is an echo, and who is just a copy? The answer is there. It's in their posture, it's in the timing, it's in that silent space between their actions and yours.